Okay.
Okay, we getting ready to play some goddamn video games.
We have a lobby going on.
Let's hope we get going.
Yeah.
So with the children's car racing game.
Best
Yeah.
racing game 2019.
Let's fucking go.
Come on,
About
start the game.
45 seconds.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
so,
are ready to jump right in.
Yes, let's go.
Into Avenida Electron.
So, Five sent me this real quick. All of these names except for Matthias, I can't pronounce, but we got Mijniak is the yellow penta, then Matti is the clown, and then Matthias is gentleman.
Yeah, it's
Just for our FYI.
Okay, so the names are pronounced Matty's game and Miniac.
Maniac.
Miniac, yeah.
Jak wygramy super, jak przegramy trudno. Myślę, że elektron najtrudniejszy jest
This is going to be a close game, I think, as well.
nawet jak przegramy.
This is gonna
Yeah,
be
we were talking
a
about that
really good
earlier.
match.
Także giel panowie.
Okay, Okay, here we have the player names on the scoreboard, and we are ready to go. Speed Ghost, let's go.
Let's go.
I guess that's probably the reason why Five wanted to host. I guess it's because he can get the Speed Ghost and switch the box, but we also see him lose fire pretty early on, and that's definitely not what he wanted to at all. But I guess his teammates protected him right there, since they also took out Ether Ryan. And yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
Ooh,
rough start
top
from
two
both.
hitting each other.
Wow, and
Getting
Five
the
already.
6th place
Wow.
warp orb on
Yeah.
lap 1.
That's a
Yeah.
rare item roll, especially so early at the start. Like most people don't know it, but there's a cooldown for when you can roll an orb, and you can only roll an orb after 40 seconds have passed of like racing time. And we saw Five rolling the orb after the 40 second mark was just barely passed, and that's a really rare item roll, especially on 6th place.
Was a lot of damage now, if done right.
Yeah, unfortunately Five fails the Speed Ghost and hits the wall, but it shouldn't really affect too much.
Zara, dostałeś? Kurwa, ja też dostałem.
Right? We see now 2-2
Getting bombed.
for
Yeah.
Chile.
For Chile, yep.
Yeah, first place. I don't know. It's Garma's avatar, maybe.
Yes.
Ooh,
The
five.
white
got
tiger
bad
travel, no.
place. Ooh,
Well, Five now is in a position to hit everybody with this warp
Yeah.
orb,
Yeah.
at the very least.
Dobra, poszło.
And he's just gonna
Okay,
fire it right
fine.
off. All right.
Oh.
I mean, rolling an orb that early on in the race is always kind of detrimental, because you can, like, most of the time you're just going to hit every single player from your own team, and I think holding on to that orb when you are so early in the race also makes it really difficult to keep up with every other player, since everyone else uses masks and stuff, and
Yeah.
you are sitting there with an orb, and it's gonna really be difficult to defend yourself and stuff. And yeah, it's easy to fall behind if you have to hold on to an orb that early on
Yeah.
already.
You have to figure out the point
Yeah.
of which you should actually start
Yeah.
using the items, because otherwise you're
Yep.
just sitting there with the power item for three laps waiting for somebody
Yep.
to roll a dodge.
Yep, and the opportunity may never present itself, and it's especially painful when it's someone like Five, who would usually do the front runner job. When someone like him has the orb, that additionally cripples him basically.
Right. So right now, though, we do see the top three, and then 8th place for Chile, which is pretty good. I
This
mean, it's
is-
obviously winning positions, but it's also locking all the item rolls
Yeah,
in
exactly.
their favor.
That's what I wanted to say right now. This is a really good position right now for Team Chile, simply because they have top 3, And in general, on Electron Avenue, items aren't that powerful because you can get blue fire back basically everywhere. And also, Ether Ryan basically blocks the 8th position, which means it's much less likely for Team Poland to roll orbs and clocks because they have one less position to do so. We see a team kill from Team Poland actually right there. I think one team member hit the other one with a blue shield. So that's not going to help either.
It looks like Aether Ryan might actually be able to catch up to and get an overtake.
Yeah. I guess that's a good call from him, considering how far away his teammates are. Aether Ryan can basically now slowly start basically catching back up to the other players and try to secure maybe 6th place or 5th place even, which would net Team Chile a really strong win at the start right there.
Yeah, and especially since he's basically just surrounded by the Polish.
Yeah.
He can just kind of use items without thinking about it.
Yeah, and he could probably even use a warp orb without even needing to pay attention to his teammates since they are so far ahead, and especially first place is it's basically untouchable at this point. There's nothing that will get first place.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a big gap between
Tak, 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 tak.
in 3rd place and 4th place. I think it's pretty top 3 is pretty guaranteed now.
Might see a squish shot? No, he just outlines him. He
could
might slow
basically-
down to
he could-
try to.
Yeah, he could basically that mask although really useful.
Ooh,
And
nice.
that might be enough for
Chuj, straciłem pozycję przez
Yeah, we see actually Ether Ryan overtaking 5, and they almost got a top 4 in that race. Yeah, that's basically that was a good call from Ether Ryan. He stayed in the back for the majority of the race, and then only started to catch back up when it was clear that there would be nothing more that Team Poland could do. And it's a really good race there from Ether Ryan, staying in the back and then catching back up when it's most important. But then again, we've also seen some really bad mistakes from Team Poland, especially those 2 team kills that they had in that race, and also 5 losing fire so early on. So we've definitely seen many misplays here from Team Poland.
Okay, so definitely a very strong start for Team Chile. Securing top
Really
3
the
and then
perfect start,
fifth.
yeah.
Yep.
Okej.
Trzeba ich bardzo szybko to na początku od razu pacyfikować, jak się ma jakieś rzeczy. Bo nas właśnie kosztem naszą.
But we are going to move into track 2, which is going to be the next 2 picks are going to be Poland's picks. So might see the tides pull into their favor for these next couple tracks. Definitely got some ground to cover here.
Yeah. No, 5 is pretty good at hot air skyway as well from experience.
Should be
Jak
used.
zajebałeś mu maską, Mati, to on...
Okay, we have a bit more game sound in Chile's stream, so we might use that to have a bit more background noise.
Yeah, lap 5 when 5 overtook his teammate, he got hit by the blue shield. That was unfortunate.
Also, a quick shout out right now, not to take people away from this stream, but the French versus Mexican match is also happening right now.
Yep.
If you are in the comp hub, you can check out the World Cup live ticker,
Yep.
where the 2 streams have been posted if you want to keep up with that as well.
Yep. Yeah, if anyone wants to see France versus Mexico, the respective players are streaming everything. Yeah, Chile with the 17-point lead. Wow, after only 1 race.
Yeah, huge. Okay, 5 going for TT lines at the start.
He is gonna attempt Big Boy. If he doesn't get hit, he will probably succeed it. He's very consistent with it. Oh,
Ooh, he actually messed it
wow.
up.
I jinxed it. That's a commentator's curse.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's basically the commentator's curse.
He did succeed in taking away Aether Ryan's green shield by doing so, though. Not that it really matters too much, but could have been something there.
Yeah.
This is fire.
Okay.
So far, the battle at the front is basically happening only between Miniac and Kroken. They are at the far front right there, and it really depends on who is going to make that one important play. Because if Miniac, for example, manages to hit Kroken through whatever means, then 5 is basically in the back with the blue shield, be able to combo him, and they could use that to basically get the top 2 in that race. But it depends on Miniac now making good play, and it seems like there is an interaction happening, and Miniac actually overtakes Kroken.
Oh, now there's a blue orb.
The orb
Wow.
is coming through there. Yeah.
And it seems like also Miniac dodged. He apparently had a shield or a mask, although I would assume it's probably a shield.
It's a big dodge.
Yeah, and he can basically combo Kroken here, which he also should do. Yeah, nice,
Yep, there
nice,
it
well
goes.
done. And that opens the opportunity for Matty's Gamer and Matty to basically, yeah, they capitalize on it.
Or, yeah.
They hit all the players, and they are top 4 now.
Massive.
Big plays. All right.
Big
Yeah.
plays.
Oh, an orb. That's a destructive orb.
Wow.
Wow.
Already juiced up. There it goes.
Okay, Matty's Gamer and Miniac both dodged and only 5 got hit, which is pretty good since 5 can still hold onto that 3rd place and basically try to protect top 2, but yeah.
Stop it to do me. She can't.
Okay, so he let the Megumi pass him.
Mm,
Waited a little bit too long to try to go for that beaker
yeah,
smack, though.
yeah. I mean, letting Martin pass is probably a better opportunity, or like a better idea than to just try to challenge him, because if he has bomb or anything, then 5's gonna just get hit and lose unnecessary amount of time. So letting him pass in peace is probably a better idea. Especially considering that Team Poland has top 2 now and 5 in 4th place, so there's no real reason to just waste points for nothing.
Nice big win still.
Yeah, definitely will take. Actually, wait, did Megumi hit a seal?
I think, yeah.
Yes.
It seems like Martin
And
actually hit
there's
something.
the overtake.
Top 3 will be huge.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is, the top 3.
I mean, that's all it needs, yeah.
Damn. All right, definitely not taking it lying down.
Yeah,
2
definitely.
points in it, yeah.
Yeah, this was a really good race from Poland. We have seen a lot less team kills, but instead we've seen some really good interactions. Team Poland taking the team Chilean players out. Yeah, like this race went a lot better than the first race for sure.
Yeah,
Yep,
Chile
they
still ends up
recovered.
being slightly ahead here,
Yep,
but
yep.
only by like 2 points or something like that.
Yeah, it's not many points. They are ahead by a minuscule amount of points.
Be even again, back on playing field again, yep.
Basically, almost, yeah. But then again, we've also seen some mistakes from Team Chile. Like, if Martin hadn't hit the item or the seal or whatever, then things would have been a bit different.
Yeah, it looked like a seal to me because I thought I saw him spin out, but I guess it could have been a green beaker.
Games go like this, you don't know which way it's gonna go, because if Chile got 2 big wins, it's kind of like, well, it's gonna be going one way by the looks of things.
Yeah, so basically Chile is still ahead by 4 points, which isn't really much at all. Who's the
Very close.
favorite between France and Mexico? Probably France.
Yeah, I think France will get the win. Not by much, but I think they will.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
tight,
that's
but
definitely
I think
very close.
France is gonna be in a slight favor, I guess.
I think it depends on the participants from Mexico.
I mean, yeah, I guess that as well, but
If they got a great lineup, I think they could win that.
Yeah, I'm with Matt. I would actually give Mexico the upper hand there if they're playing their strongest team.
mm,
I mean, Mexico, Peru, Chile, Colombia. We were practically fighting over each other.
I mean, yeah, I
Well,
guess that's true.
yeah, I know them very well, so they really are a strong team.
And Mexico also has a shit ton of players, which is something to be respected.
Yeah.
5 with the early bump, but not using it.
Yeah, this is becoming
Wow.
common occurrence already. We see
That was
5
a
going for
good
the early
bump.
TT lines.
It was a good bump.
And then getting knocked down basically right away.
Hmm. I'm kind of surprised that 5 didn't go for the Wumpa crates here and instead tries to just run unjuiced, but I guess it kind of worked out for him, I guess, yeah. Martin is already breaking away, like, it's really noticeable that Martin is a strong time trialer. He just goes for TT lines, for really good TT lines, and he just breaks away at the start and tries to secure that first place. But then again, how their Skyway is also track. If Martin doesn't get a shield in time and there's an orb coming, he might lose that spot. So he's playing on a dangerous territory. Also, we don't really see any backspam from Martin, which is I don't know how.
Means it's possible there's a shield.
Oh
kinda
yeah,
looks like
yeah,
there is, it's
yeah,
hard to
yeah.
see.
He has a blue shield already. Yeah, he has a blue shield already. Okay. In that case, I guess it's really good on him. It's a good call to just keep holding on to that blue shield, not trying to take out 5 here. Because if he loses first place, then that's 10 points gone, basically.
Yeah. We see Aether Ryan's got a blue shield right now in 6th place. Not entirely sure, but honestly just hanging on to that. We do see that he's like right behind
Orb
his
now.
teammate. Oh, here's the orb coming.
Yeah, I guess holding onto that shield is never a bad idea if you're like far away from someone. And considering that even in 6th place you can still get hit by a clock or by an orb, sometimes holding onto a shield is not necessarily a bad option. Then again, 5 is also now closely behind Martin.
Catching up, yep.
Yeah, the gap has definitely been narrowed down.
Being very
This looks
risky,
like-
tight lines.
It almost looks like Martin lost fire.
Yeah, he probably did. I guess at this point the positions aren't really changing too much because we can see on the minimap that there isn't really anyone close to each other. The players are distributed, and it seems like Martin.
Ooh.
Oh, it's really
there.
close. Like if 5 catches up anymore, then he can just snipe him with that juice bomb basically.
Yep.
Because
And Martin goes a little bit wide as
it's
well.
getting he can snipe him basically now. Oh, and he fails the cloud
Oh
jump.
my
He
goodness.
was so close.
Yeah, I guess.
Would have been top
That's-
3.
That's tilt. That's gonna just be big tilt right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be the. Oh, and now the clock. I mean, fortunately, Ether Ryan also got hit, so it's not too bad for 5. He can still keep that
I don't think
place,
5
but
loses a position. Yeah.
yeah, nothing is really going to change, but it's unfortunate. This is a win for Team Chile. Yeah,
Pressure
Yeah.
got to him, I think.
yeah,
A bit.
that's a big F right there.
That's really unfortunate for 5.
Mm.
Have secured a top 2 otherwise. Ah, but look, it happens. We've all been there. I've been there countless times as well. I'm sure we've all had those moments.
Yep.
You always say you learn from them, but you don't. You do them again.
I mean, being able to learn from your mistakes is one of the most important attributes that you can have as a player.
Yes, for sure.
So yeah,
I mean, unfortunately, in his case, there wasn't even really much to learn from at that point. I mean, he just
Yeah.
kind of got a low jump there. The only thing he could have learned is, oh, hey, I didn't jump high enough. I shouldn't cut this that far.
Yeah, but then again, he just choked the position without really needing to, because like the worst case scenario was that he gets second and Martin gets first, but he basically made the worst case scenario worse by getting fourth instead of second.
Yeah.
So he should have just gone like he should have just stayed behind Martin, like not even trying to take the same line, because Martin could still roll a bomb. He didn't have a shield anymore, so he was basically at the risk of getting back spammed. And if he should have just played it safe, stayed behind Martin, and then he would have gotten second, and everything would have been fine.
Yeah.
But now we have a real clown champ track.
Faye is
Hell
happy.
yeah.
Yeah, we see 5 with the 5 points in race number 3.
As a growing player, is when you make mistakes, instead of kind of blaming other things, that you kind of just accept that you made a mistake and learn from that.
Yeah, that's
what
one
I
of the
mean?
most important things overall. Just being able to recognize your own mistakes. Not many people can do that.
Oh,
Alright, let's see if we see any interesting strats.
5 probably doing the Zamu tech here. Yeah, he's going for double Wumpa. Gets 3 bombs, and he can already take players out with those.
it's a good item start.
Yeah, okay, he's close to Maniac, so he probably wants to keep those bombs a little bit, but Chile already broke away and is on top 3, so
We should probably mention Martin went for the speed ghost there and got a really good one.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he really sprung ahead at the beginning.
Oh
there.
yeah. I guess more people start to go for the speed ghost. Like we've seen Haka do it in the Japan versus Germany match. We've seen Patatoko do it in Germany versus Italy. We've seen Martin do it now. And I guess more and more people are gonna start using the speed ghost. Also nice bomb there from 5, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately he didn't combo. I think he would have actually had the opportunity to combo, but
Yeah, I
Couldn't
think
have missed it.
I think he wanted to detonate his bomb intentionally by pressing circle, but also shot his bomb away because of that.
Said one too many times.
Yeah, I have that happen to me a lot of times. I mean,
Panic
if
first.
5 is really crazy, he can attempt to snipe Martin here with a shield. But it's gonna be dangerous, and also it's gonna be a bit tricky because the shield can just explode instantly online.
yeah,
It's a known bug that still haven't been fixed.
he's going for it.
Just gonna try it.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't work.
Yeah, unfortunately for 5, the only way he's gonna really be able to catch up to Martin is if he pulls like a triple missile.
Yeah, and Martin has a blue shield now, so
Yeah.
I guess that position is pretty much guaranteed for Martin. It's gonna be on 5 now to just bring his teammates back into the game. Because Ether Ryan is now approaching with a mask, and he can take some of the Polish players. Oh, unfortunately, he hits Pancho.
Fine.
Oof. I mean, I guess at this point, Fives and Mati's position is basically guaranteed. They are so far ahead of everyone else.
The clock happened. Oh no, there's blue shield in front of
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
It now really just comes down to like what Mati's gamer can do. If he can get Pancho, then it's looking not too bad for Team Poland. But it seems like either Ryan is going to get comboed here, and if Mati's gamer can do something, but nah, he's too far behind now. Yeah.
Still decent positions for Poland, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's a win.
No, that's not a win for them. It's a loss for them. But it's not too many points. Then again, we really see Five making a lot of risky plays. Yeah, like he's usually someone who likes to play safe, but now he's just going at it and he's going all out and trying to do stuff where he doesn't even know if he is gonna succeed. And that has led to some downfalls, to be honest.
Like I was saying, in the first 3 races, he basically just kind of not really skipped everything, but he just went hard on TT lines.
Yeah.
And kind of hoped to break away. But I mean,
Mm.
you're not gonna really be able to do that versus like Martin, and
Yeah.
even in general, like that's just not something you can usually get away with anymore.
And I think that's probably what he's trying to do. Like, I mean, Five is a knowledgeable player, he knows the people, and he also knows that Martin is trying to take TT lanes, and maybe he feels the need to counter that play by also taking TT lanes. Then again, Martin is, of course, a stronger time trial than Five is, so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely possible that that's his whole idea, is I need to take TT lines as well to be able to keep up with him, so if I can actually get within striking distance, that's pretty much the only way to take him down. So we're on halftime now. Looks like we're getting a host swap.
Yep, as expected, because in Ryan's stream they were so laggy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they need this.
Be 5 minutes, or will it be 55 minutes?
Yeah, it's 5 Colombian minutes.
5 doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, we see a host change right now, so this is gonna take a little bit because host changes in this game always take a bit longer. So we're just gonna listen to some music. We don't want the music to be too loud. It should just be a little bit chill in the background. But yeah, so far it's not too one-sided, it's rather tight actually.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see any subs.
Yeah, I mean for Poland we will likely not see any subs because Poland is like a really small team. For Chile we could see some subs, but I don't think they really need to because for Chile it's going really well as it is, and I think they're just gonna keep those player positions.
Yeah, that is very possible.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it, eh?
And yeah, we see the lobby building up rather quick. Oh, we see a sub actually. Awesome Knight is coming in.
Oh, so awesome night for.
Is that Chile?
Yeah, Chile.
Yeah.
For Kroken, okay.
Yeah. Okay, Kroken is going to get subbed out. Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, we are jumping into the next match.
It was a very quick lobby change. It was nice.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't see that often nowadays, considering how long it usually takes to connect to lobbies and stuff.
Convince other players to leave. Imagine Kroken not leaving.
Yeah, we we wouldn't take those.
It sure would be messed up if the person that was being subbed out refused to leave. That'd be kind of weird.
I'm just really glad
Imagine
you
that
didn't comment.
happening.
I'm just really glad you didn't comment on my on my match yesterday. That's so.
We would have just been sitting here for 45 minutes, just like, all right. So,
Yeah. 5 again, TT Lions gets a bomb, and he should use it wisely here. Oh, he doesn't. He could have bombed Martin. It's a free bomb, but he wasted it.
5, what did you do in 5?
Also, Ether Ryan falling down at the start, but unfortunately it was before the blue fire pad, so it's... Oh, and he gets beaten by Martin. Wow, that takes 5 out of the race.
yeah.
One bomb mistake is cost.
He's gonna get comboed. Oh, he made
Oh,
a mistake.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, he missed the shortcut and he fell. Wow.
This must be tilting.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can only imagine this is not
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, especially since it's now looking really good for Team Chile and they have very strong positions. I mean, Ether Ryan is gonna get that TNT off without any struggle. It's not really affect him into any degree, and yeah, basically 5 has now... He has to make a comeback, and I'm gonna be honest, drive-through danger is
So tough.
is tough. It's one of the toughest tracks in the game. Making a comeback here is so incredibly difficult, and a mask is not even useful on that track. Like, honestly, I feel like sometimes when I'm playing this track myself, I sometimes feel like making a comeback on this track is basically impossible.
Yeah, Martin getting the easy breakaway at the
Yeah,
end just
like,
kind of solidified
he's-
this whole thing.
he's
He
so
doesn't even have to backspam.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Mati also falls down here, which, yeah, means it's another position lost for Team Poland. This is looking like domination from Team Chile right now.
3 is looking good, yeah. Comfortable.
Although we have to admit it was their pick, so like so far it's working out really nicely. I guess if 5 catches any more up to oh, that's Muddy's gamer right there. Okay, and it's
Oh, right.
back spam again.
Ooh, red beaker.
He goes unnecessarily tight in so many places, and I don't even know why. Like, there was no reason for him right now to go tight there.
We see Awesome Knight.
And it's
is,
another
currently the
beaker.
winning
Five, yeah, 5 is playing the cleaner right now. He's taking everything in his path away.
This is gonna be
Wow, wow.
A. Yeah.
I
wow.
he's really not in
The
like,
tilt
yeah.
continues.
Maybe it's strategical. Just
I mean, I don't know if it's necessary tilted. He might just be in a bad, I don't
Race.
know. It's just, yeah, he wasn't even trying.
Oh no.
stop crying.
Yeah, I guess he just gave up in that race, which is unfortunate to see. But I guess he knows that, yeah, with those things that happened. I mean, Pancho's, I think even Pancho catches up. Yeah, he got overtaken by Pancho. Oof, that was a really tough race for 5 right there, but then again, it's also no surprise considering how many items that he took away. And yeah. Hmm.
Just has to forget that one and move on.
Yeah.
If you hold the rage and hold the anger, it's just gonna be bad going forward. It doesn't help.
I mean, if I were Poland, I would ban drive-through and Electron because of Mark and Ryan. Like, I know
Yeah.
them
Yeah,
more,
I
so
agree.
I know
Yeah.
that they are better in those tracks.
Mm.
I think they just focus on Pancho, and I don't know. I don't know why
Yeah,
they
I
choose.
think I don't know, they have probably better banned Drive Through Danger instead
Yeah.
of like Meteor Gorge, because Meteor Gorge honestly is not a bad track. It's a very small track, and you can do a lot of things with items, and I feel like Meteor Gorge is not a track that you would usually ban against anyone, because like honestly, front running on this track is just not reliable, and it's not like Pancho can go for the Pancho shortcut or anything, because that shortcut is actually banned in competitive play. So yeah, I don't know why you would ban Meteor Gorge. I think it's a wasted ban.
Like
Yeah,
banning
I agree.
Hyperspaceway right now.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that I'm also pretty sure that Pancho himself wouldn't even want to play Meteor Gorge in a war.
It's too unreliable. Yeah, it
Yeah.
can go anywhere.
I mean, it's his best track, of course, and he's one of the best players in the world on that track, but I don't think he's naive enough to really pick that track in the war.
Yeah, going fast isn't a guaranteed win on that
Yeah,
track.
like being world record in Jungle Boogie and choosing one Jungle Boogie, then it's different.
Jungle Boogie.
Yo,
Oh, I love
Berto, that's nice to read. Someone found the world of CTR competitive because of us, huh? That's
I'm
what you
not
want.
changing lives.
That's what you want to see.
Okay, 5 going TT lines
Yep.
tags the invisible
Lost
wall,
fire.
but
Wow, that bomb rolled straight through Ether Ryan
Oh.
right there. I mean, I guess Desync does that for you.
alright, takedown on Honcho.
Mm. Honestly, I don't really see the argument of Assembly Lane being chaotic at the start. I think it's actually really well balanced at the start, because the item crates are... There's a lot of difference between them, and you can go very wide and very tight, and I feel like it's not like Crash Cove, where everyone just fucked each other over, and I think on Assembly Lane it's really pretty balanced actually. And we've seen a pretty tame start actually from all of those players, and I know Team Chile managed to break away a little bit and also hits Maniac with that tight nitro there, but yeah, I think in general it's a pretty tame track overall.
We do see 5 ran out of reserves there.
Yeah.
Not gonna be massive deal, but it does
Mm.
hinder him from catching up
Mm.
to first and second, who
Yeah.
also kind of look like they lost fire, if I had to take a guess. But obviously now they have it back.
Yeah. I mean, the top 2 is unprotected, so it's basically Poland's call to actually get a warp orb. A clock is out of question, because the 7th and 8th place are locked by Team Chile, and you can't get a clock on 6th place or higher. So Team Poland can't roll a clock with the current positions. They can only hope to roll a warp orb. But then again, the warp orb is really, really rare on 5th and 6th place. So yeah, it's not looking like Team Poland is going to get any power item here, because
I'm
it's...
losing fire again.
Yes, it's 2 in front, 2 in bottom.
Yeah.
No items for Poland right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And Martin is catching up to Maniac and also hits him. He probably has a mask right now, considering how fast the icon is moving on the minimap. So I guess that's advantage for Poland right now because Miniak is in a position where he can now roll a clock and an orb again at a reasonable chance. 7th place, especially has the highest drop rate for a clock. So I mean, yeah, the top 2 is still unprotected, so a power item can still change things if they time it well. Although I personally don't agree with how Team Chile is playing right there. Like, they are ignoring a lot of boxes basically. They aren't rolling items much and they are just driving around and thinking like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to us. But yeah, like for example, we've seen Awesome Knight there. He just missed the item crate, and I don't disagree, and I don't agree with that.
And Ryan is wasting bombs. Like,
Yeah.
just the 5 and back spam to him.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not doing that.
I mean, I guess it's working out for them since Team Poland isn't getting any power item, but I mean, yeah, it's just a very risky play.
Right. Unfortunately, I mean, all throughout this race, basically, Five was in a position where he wasn't within striking distance, and there's nothing he could really do to come back. Because he's in 3rd place and can't roll anything that would actually get him propelled forward, like a mask or even a super engine getting juiced up and having infinite reserves already.
His best call was basically to just put items down so that Martin or Pancho maybe drive into them. But even then, on 3rd place, you don't get too many beakers or nitros. You're mostly rolling shields and bombs and stuff, so that doesn't help either. It's really hard to bring your teammates back into the race when your highest position is 3rd place, basically.
Fuck, I forgot to screenshot.
One left the lobby, it looks like.
Awesome Knight got 3rd place on... Oh, okay, that changes everything. Oh, okay, it seems like there were some connection problems. Okay, so Miniak is actually 4th. Okay, yeah, that changes things a lot.
Oof, that's more points difference.
This is looking very good for Chile now, yeah.
Yep.
We'll need a top 4, I think, really, to get the confidence back for the last one.
Alright. I track to get 5 back into the game.
Like the Chile name, Laboratorious Engine, I like it.
Laboratorio engine. Yeah.
Much better than Engine Labs, Laboratorious, I like it.
I mean, drive-through danger is peligro para llevar. Like,
what?
I was gonna say that, but I said I'd say nothing. So.
I mean,
Drive-through
assembly
danger
line.
is what Sotelier said there. So.
Like, assembly lane sounds good in English, but la fábrica in Espanol is.
I like La Fabrica.
I mean, in French, it's just production.
What? Oh my god. Let's
In
go.
Irish, it's I don't have a clue.
In Irish.
Okay,
well.
opening up with TT lines again.
Yep.
Drops the he actually back spams off the start. Doesn't look like he hit anybody though.
Something we haven't seen him do all race, yeah.
I saw Esteban with that.
Something
Okay.
that a lot of teams opt to do. I know Jordy likes to back spam immediately. I trying to do it, but I get very scared. But I suppose you kind of just have to not be scared and just do it.
I guess.
Five.
I
gets
guess
to do his back
Yeah.
spamming.
Yeah, I guess taking time trial lands really worked out this time for 5 for the first time ever in this entire match.
Missed one,
He is holding onto that shield, but I mean, I guess I kinda can understand why he's doing it, since it's only either Ryan who's in second place, and I think holding on to that first place is a bit more valuable than trying to backspam either Ryan. But then again, considering the point difference, I mean, they've already lost, but yeah.
So Ryan just taking it a bit wider just to avoid any items.
Guess he trusts on his mates to knock out Ryan.
Don't. Well, possibly.
Oh yeah, the scoring of the fifth
I
race
would-
is wrong.
Yeah,
he
I
got a
would
double one.
In this position. I
Yeah,
nearly
yeah,
would throw in
yeah,
blue sheet and black spam after the tunnel. I'm coming up to this barrel section here. I'd probably back bomb here.
Yeah, looks like that net landed. Nice.
Okay.
Nice, you got him.
That's good for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a nice
He's
play.
gonna get comboed.
Combo was mistimed.
Yeah. Oh, I
He
know.
does get hit by the blue orb, but I don't think that's too big of a deal, because he
No.
didn't really get hit at the wrong
Think-
spot.
I think the sacrifice in the shield was worth it still. Get the first, which is all good.
Five's gonna have to be at least a little bit careful though.
Yeah.
Maddie's gamer.
I think honestly he should just stay behind Matty's gamer and try
Yeah.
to get a bomb or anything to just keep. Yeah, those
Yep.
triple juiced up bombs, very good call, and he can now basically slow down. He doesn't even need a good height, but he can just use those to backspam Martin basically, which would really help his teammates to make it back onto third place.
Question is, will we see him trying to slow down to get to?
I mean, he will probably not really use the slowdown tag as such. Oh, he actually throws it away.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're gonna
I
try
mean,
items.
I guess that Beaker there.
Good
Yeah.
work.
I mean, he has to consider that Martin is in third place, which means he will roll shields at a very high frequency. So, yeah.
I think we're gonna get top 2 and then 3, 4 for Chile, it looks like.
Yeah.
You see some bad teleporting, but I mean, at least top 2 for Poland. It's kind of. Yeah, it's something.
It's a nice confidence booster.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, nice small win for Team Poland.
Top 2 and bottom 2. Alright.
I mean,
think,
yeah, it's a
we haven't
3-point
won.
win.
I mean, now they cannot win, I think.
No,
Yeah,
they haven't been able to win for like, yeah, this race as well. Like there was no chance that they would make it back.
Okay.
They can't mathematically win anymore.
Unless Chile got disqualified.
Yes. Really played very, very well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a 37 point difference is quite a lot,
Yeah.
considering that there's only 8 races that are being played.
It's a shame. It started off very close.
Yeah, true. Like up until the second half, things looked actually pretty good for Team Poland. But
Yeah, they were even.
but then drive-through danger came and assembly lane came and they were all, yeah, basically Chile gained over 20 points in those 2 races alone.
Yeah, big wins. It was nice to see 5 do a bit more back spamming that race.
Mm,
Which did make a difference. It did definitely help the team get the win.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a nice change of pace to be able to see five get to, do something.
Mm.
37. No, por eso digo, estamos tan relajados que hagan lo que quieran, si hagan todo.
Can Garma or Dashi or me or Sparta say fuck
I
Fall
don't speak.
booked.
I
Oh,
don't
fuck
say
you.
no. I don't say no goddamn German
Was?
stuff.
Unfallbucht?
I wasn't far off.
Unfallbucht, ja.
Yeah, Garma is German.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Dang.
Easy.
Alrighty. So, 5 again with the early breakaway. Gets a bomb. Not going to use it right away because he does see a teammate right behind him.
We also see 5. He is evading the trapdoor, which is a pretty good call because, someone is going to hit that exclamation mark box.
Yep.
And you don't want to be that guy who gets cheesed by that. That's just you don't want that.
It's not fun.
No, it's definitely not fun.
What's to throw the bomb away?
Like when I started playing, when I started out playing competitively, the thought never occurred to me that people would actually run into that exclamation mark box, and I was trapped by that box quite a few times until I eventually learned, okay, never drive over that trapdoor, no matter the circumstances.
Yeah, because you'd always get caught once.
Yeah, it always catches you at least once.
So far, it seems good for the Team Poland.
Be good for Team Poland.
Although there is an orb coming and it's pretty unreliable considering the mini-map. The orb was just teleporting around. Yeah, I guess there's that.
Again, best sports game 2019.
I mean, Five's position, Five's screen is actually glitched because he's still getting targeted by something even though there's nothing on the track, at least not according to the minimap. On 5 bonks into the pendulum.
And
I would have trapped that Wumpa box.
yeah.
I mean, we can really see that Chile is hosting right now because teleporting is really, really bad on Poland's side. We see players teleporting all around and the minimap being completely unreliable.
We see Poncho's now out in front. I do want to point out, Poncho was either 7th or 8th at the very beginning before the blue fire pad hit. And he was a decent amount behind.
Yeah. Looking pretty good for Chile again now.
And he again bonks
gonna
the
get
pendulum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Twice.
I mean, that race turned around so quickly, actually, because we've seen that Poland actually had quite good positions for a while. Like, they were top 2, basically, and then 5 lost fire, hit the pendulum, the orb came. So there were definitely a lot of things coming into the play here that changed the positions around, basically. And it seems like this is going to be a top 2 and 4th and 5th. Oh, nice comboed Martin. That's a good call. It saves them some points, but this is still a very strong win. A top 3 actually from Team Chile again in the last race.
Very unfortunate race for Poland there.
They're gonna be ahead by a lot of points now.
Yeah, that's like 50 points.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big.
Well,
it's unfortunate.
That's a big win for them. And it seems like 5 immediately ended his stream. He's probably demotivated by that performance, I guess.
Yeah, a bit triggered, I say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can kind of understand it, losing by that many points. Also considering what went wrong for 5. We've seen the races. He had some very tough races, especially drive-through danger was just heartbreaking to watch. So yeah.
I would go ahead and say that the picks from Chile in general were pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, especially
yeah.
Drive Through Danger and Clockwork were
Yeah.
both extremely smart.
Really played very well tonight. Definitely deserved winners for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like it's not too bad for Poland. They qualified for the group stage, and that one loss doesn't really affect anything. It's gonna affect the seeding a little bit, but Poland is by no means out or anything. So yeah.
All of these teams are going to go against one of the top 4 anyway, regardless. One of them will be in their group.
Yeah, and as we see,
combination.
yeah, Chile won by 50 points. That's a lot. That's really a lot.
It's a nice win.
It's definitely a nice win for sure.